Jose Urquidy gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And there's one gone to begin the evening. So Joe Adell bats now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is in a bit tight. Maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now. 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Julio Teheran gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Third baseman, Alex.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. 1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Altuve is off of first with 2 away, and it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As left for Houston, we are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1.
I got the count. 2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Reddick giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Justin Upton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels hit. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
The first baseman.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. From the belt, kicks and deals. Carlos Correa stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Correa carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. So here's Josh Reddick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The catcher,
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of.
Back now. In Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Altuve has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Driven nicely into the gap. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Teron gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Adell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From Anthony Rendon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Look out, 1-1.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And right into the shift. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. So striding in, George Springer. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Josh Reddick is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. In there, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 1. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stassi is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Andrelton Simmons is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close. He almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
That's popped up. Correa into shallow center. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw to second would be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Maldonado gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
This is pulled into right. Adele is there. 2 down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Tehran sets. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances.
44, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch. Popped up. Walsh waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Velasquez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Justin Upton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. No balls and 1 strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The pitch. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
The first baseman, number 25, Jared.
Ready once again, Jared Walsh. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman,
Pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, George Springer.
Halos beating Astros 3-0.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to...
High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Jack.
Your attention, please.
He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right
Well,
here.
Madden wasting no time at all.
Innings.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. Right fielder.
1 run and he's done.
Josh Reddick, a hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch of the at-bat.
All 1.
The 1-0 home.
Back outside.
Smoke toward the hole. There is Altuve. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The catcher, number 33.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. (3-2) pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this. Ready to go for the.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. Here's Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to Brantley.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton on the move. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Alex Bregman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Houston. Score holds. It's 3-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder,
Brad Peacock is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's Justin Upton now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pops this one up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Jared Walsh is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. Ready now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 4-1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
At the plate, Max Stassi. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a
Round
difficult
walks in a
situation,
run.
so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Halos
Just behind
looking
the
good.
fastball there, 2 strikes now. That misses.
Need
1-2.
some insurance.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Pitch popped up. Maldonado moving to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Angels get just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Astros 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally
Astros
swing
quickly
at.
get one
He
back.
took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage.
And another knock.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there.
Astros
Simmons
won't go quietly.
on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Big DP.
Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo. Number 78 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. So stepping in, Joe Adell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading off with the Angels, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch.
1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Mike Trout looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that misses, ball 1. This is in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping in is Josh.
Leading up for the Astros.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Martin Maldonado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton going back. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Astros won't go
It's so
gently.
important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Back up the
Single
middle.
off wall.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Number 2,
Kyle Tucker will be summoned now to be the
Robles
pinch
quickly
runner.
in trouble.
now running at first for the Astros.
Winning run at bat.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. A winning run at first with nobody out.
And another single.
He's set.
4-3.
Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate.
Four consecutive
Delivery to him
sinks.
on the way. Jose Altuve is in now as he watches a pitch for ball
Bases
1.
loaded.
In his career, Altuve enters the day with a slugging percentage in
No
the
out.
460s, a number he can be proud of.
Nowhere to put anybody.
Madden
2-0
gets
count,
pen
not
up.
a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 to him now.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Javeno11's.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They
Wow.
found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
As we wrap
Trout
this one
all
up
out
tonight,
though.
it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Michael Brantley. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was
And
seeing the
5
ball really
straight
well
sinks to
and
end
put some
game.
good swings on it, too.
There were no outs. Robles being Robles.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 78 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a
Halos
wrap
up
here
4-2
tonight.
bottom
For Mark
9.
DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been
Robles
watching
in.
MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Single, 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 single game.
Astros, 5 runs, 15 hits.
Drive
No
home
errors.
safely.
They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.